So I grew up singing. I was born liking music, I think. In middle school, high school, I'm always drawing and share the pictures with my cousins. I give them my pictures and they will be like, whoa, it's so cool. Because of the influence of the culture, very common in China that going to college, have a degree, but going to singing, to drawing, those kind of artsy area is when people think, oh, you can't really make a profession out of that. What can you do with that? So I was in a miserable state. You cannot just restrict someone who loves drawing from drawing. I just want to get out of there. So I went into the education area. And then this program opens up in Michigan State and work at the same time. So it was like, that's perfect, right? You can really learn about the educational system, being a teacher in the school, in the public school. They had a Thanksgiving dinner with the high schoolers. So when I was in Grand Rapids, I didn't have connections with a lot of Chinese people. But the first time I went to the Chinese fellowship, I felt immediately connected, which is very rare for me. And I was like, huh. Okay, then I joined their Bible study. That's when I start to pursue God's will. Like, what do you want me to do in my life? Not what I want. And then I start to really like to listening to sermons from breakfast time to bedtime. So whenever I have a time listening to sermons. God gave me a personality of liking to learn. So if I like to draw oil painting, I would like to learn step by step how to do that. So I did ask about going to the seminary. I asked, oh, how do you get enrolled in the seminary? And I said, oh, my parents, they won't allow me and I'm not sure that's for me. You know, listening to sermons will be enough. But that year, because there was a change in the Michigan law or something, that I wouldn't be able to keep my old position. So there's no possibility for me to stay here because I have no job. I learned this MAR program is not only for ministers. This program can enroll anyone who wants to deepen their faith, who wants to learn more about Christianity. And that's exactly what I want to do. So I applied and then I was a little, of little faith because I feel like I needed a lot because I have nothing. But Dr. Vicky said, we have scholarship that you can apply. I was a little worried, but one of the brothers, he said, don't worry about money. Your father is the owner of the universe. He will be able to provide you everything if it's his will to have you stay here. And then when the decision was made and Mr. Klein told me, and I was like, whoa, that was far more than I thought. The Lord is providing us through all those donors who we don't even know. We don't know them personally, but the Lord is just giving us through their generous hands. With my gifts of language, that I know Chinese and English, and there's a huge need in China. I do not know what the Lord has for me for the next step, but He is helping me to pursue His will, and by showing me what gifts and talents He gave me that I can use in the future to serve Him.